What's up, my cherry bomb? On today's video, I'm going to be sharing the perfect fragrances to transition from winter to spring and summer. And if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's get right into this video. Winter is definitely out the window and spring is creeping its way in. And with that being said, we need some transitional fragrances. And these are perfect to transition. These are still going to give you that winter vibe, but still welcome the spring. But they will still open up the window for spring. Now we have a mixture of niche, designer, and Middle Eastern. So the first fragrance is one from 7 Virtues, and this is the perfect vanilla fragrance to transition from winter to fall, because usually if I were to go to the 7 Virtues perfume counter and pick out a winter fragrance, it would definitely be Vanilla Woods, right? But this one right here is perfect to transition from winter. You're gonna get that vanilla, but it's gonna be perfect to enter spring, and it is 7 Virtues Santal Vanille. So with this fragrance, you get the coconut milk, you get the cashmere, sandalwood, and the vanilla, which would have worked perfect in the winter time. But since we're transitioning to the spring, the coconut will still work perfectly, the myrrh and the cedar and the sandalwood, and of course vanilla, because vanilla can work all year round. This is perfect. And if you haven't tried Santal Vanille, I don't know what you're waiting for, because 7 Virtues has some good fragrances, and this one is really nice. This is actually one that a man and a woman can wear without having no issue. I really like this fragrance. What I really like the most about it is the woody notes in this, because it is definitely different from anything I've ever smelled. The next one is a spicy ambery fragrance with a touch of coconut, and this one is Blue Heart by Thameen. You have orris, tonka bean, and vanilla, and the orris and the tonka bean give it that powdery feel. The vanilla give it that warmth, and then the best part of this fragrance is that dry down with the amber. You still get that DNA of Thameen fragrances, which is perfect because this is a spicy coconut fragrance that you could wear in the wintertime and wear in the springtime. So essentially with these fragrances, if there's days that you have that's colder and then days that you have that's warmer, that's because you're transitioning to spring. So these fragrances will work in both of those climates, and this right here is amazing. Definitely check out Thameen's fragrances, because Thameen is definitely becoming one of my favorite niche houses, because their fragrances are so unique and they smell so different from any other fragrance. Even though they have notes that other fragrances use, they smell so different. So if you're looking for like a powdery tonka, almost like a spicy coconut fragrance that's perfect for the winter and spring, this is it, because it'll work perfectly to transition. The next one is a beautiful vanilla as well, but this vanilla is not one that most people would wear in the winter time, but I think it works perfect for winter and spring, and it is Poets of Berlin. So this dries down to the prettiest vanilla fragrance. It's warm enough to wear in the winter time, and it's bright enough to wear during the spring and summer. If you're looking for something that is just playful, sexy, and that will get you the compliments, this is it. This is one that I would wear almost every day if I can. I could see someone choosing as their signature scent. That blueberry note is nice. I wish it kind of stayed there throughout the whole fragrance, but it doesn't. I love Poets of Berlin, and Vilhelm Perfumery does a really good job with their fruity fragrances. This is one that you need to check out if you're into vanilla fragrances. This next fragrance is one that mostly everyone have in their collection, and I think it's perfect to transition to the winter time, and it is YSL Libre, and this is the original. The reason why this is perfect, because most people are probably wearing YSL Le Parfum or Intense, and if you're trying to wean yourself off of that heavy dose of vanilla, then this one is it, because it still has that vanilla, but it's not amped up. This is one that you could wear all year round, and you're always going to get compliments, and it's super sexy. There's nothing really to say about this one, because it is a girl fragrance, so everybody and their mom knows about this one, and it's perfect to transition from winter to spring. Now this is one for the girls and the guys that likes a cinnamon fragrance, that likes those dark and heavy cinnamon fragrances. This is one that I think that would work perfect to transition, and it is Xerjoff P.33. This is a freaking beautiful woody fragrance. I get more of the woods and the cinnamon, and it's super fresh. It's almost like a barbershop type of fragrance. In my opinion, this is one that not a lot of people would like when you first smell it, but when you put it on your skin, y'all, it just goes to work, and it becomes this sexy beast mode fragrance. Now, one thing I gotta say about Xerjoff, they never miss. I have not found a Xerjoff fragrance that does not last. This is crazy. My husband sprayed it on a couple weeks ago, and it was still in the air hours after he left. So if you're looking for a solid fragrance, this is solid. and it's amazing. So definitely check this one out. It's perfect to transition, and it's not one that I would wear every day. I would definitely be wearing this to like upscale work events and places that I need to be taken serious. This is what it's giving me. Like, I could see this being somebody's signature scent, specifically someone in office, you know. I like this a lot. Super luxurious, and it's perfect to transition from winter to spring. All right, you guys, so this is for my gourmand girls. If you like a gourmand fragrance, and this is a perfect one to transition, and it is Nebras. You have red berries, you have vanilla, you have cacao. You guys, this is a fragrance that everyone should have in their collection if you like eyelash, because this is a long-lasting version of eyelash. It's a beastly version of eyelash, and it's good. So if you like those heavy doses of sugar and vanilla, then this is a perfect one to transition, because it still has that, but it's one of those that you can wear in the heat and it's not gonna bother anyone. It could be a signature scent as well for a gourmand lover. Like, if I was starting off my collection again and this is the first fragrance I found, this would be my signature scent for the whole year. So definitely check out Nebras. I can't really say much about it because you guys know I rave about this fragrance. I love this fragrance. It's gonna always be in my collection, and I want it to be in your collection too, so definitely check this one out. And if you didn't see my Middle Eastern video, I'll put it right here where I share all Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection. Now this next one is a perfect fragrance to transition. If you like vanilla, if you like tuberose, if you like almost like a coffee syrupy vibe, this one is it. With some white florals, this is it. 100 Silent Ways. If you've been rocking with me, you know that I always say this fragrance is not silent at all. This is a creamy white floral with vanilla, and it has that coffee vibe, but it doesn't have coffee in it, which is so crazy. And it's crazy how fragrance notes can make up another note without even having to add that note. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is one that works perfect in the springtime. It's perfect for date night. So if you're looking for a fragrance that is for date night, but that's not gonna put you in the vibe of winter, that's gonna transition you to spring, then this one is good. I like this one a lot, and this is one that my husband be wearing too. I mean, this bottle is very wide and big, but we do have a slight dent in it, but we do wear it a lot. I love it. And when I tell you this is a perfect fragrance to layer, and if you have a sweet tooth, this is one that you need to have in your collection because it's definitely sweet, it's definitely giving, and I like it. And I feel like you guys should have this in your collection as well. This is for the girls that like a sweet fragrance and that said that I don't care if it's winter, spring, summer, I'm gonna have my sweet fragrance. This is one that I'm gonna be wearing in the springtime as well, and as the summertime, and maybe the fall and winter again. It's sexy and sweet, and I think that it's perfect to transition to, and it is Gurrlll. This is a sexy cinnamon praline fragrance. I think what stands out the most for me is that praline. The praline in this is super prominent with the cinnamon, but it just works. And it's one of those fragrances that you can never get tired of. The opening is beautiful, the mid is beautiful, and then the dry down is gorgeous. Every single time I wear this fragrance, I just feel like reapplying it all over again. And I love it at nighttime. I love it going on dates, and I just love it all around because it's super versatile. You can wear it up, you can dress it down, and it's just gonna work. It works. I love it. It's super long lasting, and it is a perfect transitional fragrance. Now this is the rose fragrance that I think that would work perfect if you like roses and chocolate and tobacco, and this one is Tobac Rose. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. I've never really smelled any fragrance that smelled like this before. BDK has some unique fragrances, so if you like rose and milk chocolate, then this one is it. That's what's prominent on my skin. The tobacco is definitely in the background. I love this though. Oh my gosh, and it has some sweetness, but it's like very rich, so you don't really get it right away. It sneaks up on you, and I like that. And I think that sweetness is coming from the chocolate as well. Y'all, this is perfect if you like that sweet note, if you like that complex rose fragrance that's super simple and minimalistic but it's still complex, then this one is it. It is so perfect. This was my Valentine's Day fragrance, and this was it, okay? And I like it. I love it a lot. So definitely check this one out. If you don't know already, I have a coupon code for Twisted Lily, so you can get a discount code with that as well. So definitely check this one out. You won't regret it. I love it. If you like rose and chocolate and tobacco, then this is what you're gonna get. If you're scared of tobacco, this is not that bad. Trust me. It is easy. I honestly think that it is a entry-level tobacco fragrance, in my opinion. The next fragrance is one that has a beautiful caramel and apple note, and I think it works perfect for all 4 seasons, and it is Casablanca. Casablanca is so freaking good. If you like apple, caramel, if you like some saltiness, then this one is it. It's so sexy. It's long lasting. Y'all know how I feel about this fragrance. Every single time I wear it, it's compliment getting. It's a perfect layering fragrance. It works perfectly in every single situation. If you like compliments, you will get that. If you like a signature scent, it would be that for you. Specifically, if you like that style of notes. I like this one. And they always get me the compliments. It's super strong. So enter a room without you even saying hello, right? I love this one and I could never get enough of it. So definitely get this one as well. What are you wearing to transition from winter to spring? Comment down below. I'm super curious. Let's let the conversation continue in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me here yet again. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I see you guys. Stay tuned because we will be doing a 30K giveaway. If we didn't reach it yet, once we reach 30K, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you so much for every single new subscriber. You guys have no idea how much I love you guys. And definitely check out these products in the description box below for your convenience. Until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, cherry bombs.